Boop, 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 boop. Keep loading. Keep loading faster. Need faster. Now. This goes here, this goes here. Actually, isn't there a new one? It is, but I can't. I don't have the time, or the energy, or anything else. Because Yenko is playing games. And so we shall wait until everything is loaded. As usual. It is a very important little thing, isn't it? Now then, click the buttons here, click the buttons there. Then I'm gonna get eaten by a zombie. Little Zomboid is gonna like merp 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 mom. Dead. Bing bing bing. Now then. I'm sure you will load in time. I'll give you a second. Well, today actually, and that's a rather unplanned one, I was playing it for a bit. I was like, this should be actually somewhat fun. I might want to do a bit more. Sure, we shall do just that. Because, well, I just said so. Now, let me make some room on my desk because it is as usual cluttered as fuck. We go like this, and then we're gonna play a game. But since I'm actually not particular to the game, it's music, I'm gonna listen to my own music. Now let's play a new game. Let's customize this a bit, shall we? First, I never learned this map anyway, so I guess we can just take this. Normal. Let's start in, well, the 1st of January. Sounds pleasant. Oh, wait, actually it sounds cold. There's cold mechanics now, isn't there? Oh no, don't give a shit. Well, shit, I should... What is it? Ah, shit, that's gonna bite me in the ass, isn't it? You know what? Sometimes. Let's keep everything else basically as it is. I think I changed this from the last time. Meh. Doesn't really matter. It's more or less a web multi, that's good. It's basically just for fun and games anyway, so yeah, but I don't like fast chamblers. I like chamblers. The classical zombie experience. I don't know when people came up with the idea of running zombies, but it fucks with my mind. Yeah, sure, let's make sure we can... If this actually were a game I would be setting up with the tech boy, for example, then I would probably completely kill the transmission mechanic because it ain't that fun. If you can get randomly that nonsense and have to start again. Enemies I have not seen here to play can attack doors and constructions while roaming. It doesn't really make much sense. Why would a zombie attack a freaking door if there's no one close by? Zombie house alarm triggering. That sounds useful. I mean, reasonable. Zombie actually does get into a house. Why shouldn't they trigger the house alarm? And let's let everything else be as it is. We should all be an unemployed person. Now, let's see if there's anything in the negatives. Actually, there's one that is very much how I feel these fine days. Where is it? Where was it actually? Sure, I've seen it at some point. Is organized out of hearing. Smoker. I do like to add something like this. I mean, I'm not technically speaking any longer a smoker. There was that one for getting sleepy often, wasn't there? Not just an idiot. I think I'm not. These hurts, weak stomach, conspicuous, disorganized, hearty pacifist, prone to sleepyhead. And now we have an S lot of points to spend, so we'll be enable knockback from melee weapons, increased carrying weight. We're gonna be a strong sleepyhead. And Hunter, Andy, push faster when highly panicked. That sounds useful. Can't have that. I see. Organized, increased container inventory capacity. I'm not gonna play long enough that that's gonna be interesting. Fit, more fitness, fast learner. Increased XP gauge, fast healer. Eagle-eyed. I can get eagle-eyed, but there's other ones I want. There is cat's eyes, which means I can see better in the darkness if I have to go outside. Then there is dexterous. And fast reader, actually. Nicht. You look horrible as fuck. Random. Wow. Okay, I probably have to do this. I gotta keep the name. This is the unknown child daughter of Marx. You know, she's a very special one. Any normal a ponytail. Yes, just a simple ponytail. Jesus Christ, you have a face like a... Okay, let's... You know what, do we have that open place? It wouldn't in a zombie apocalypse be a good idea to have open long hair, but you just look horrible. Now, you're gonna become naked. Why? Because I say so. Yes, naked and unafraid. Play game. This is actually a fun little game. I never really got to love it all that dearly though, because the context menus usually, but this game just overdoes it. Just a bit. Yes, I know this is how you died. I don't believe you, game. Also, the music has just improved by 1,000,000 freaking times. It's so alive. Now, I need to... Yeah, game, I don't care. Okay, we're naked. And I'm in some trailer, I suppose. I would need an ass lot of things to make this, you know, not being a complete catastrophe. I would need some seeds to start off. No, I don't really know if I want to stay here necessarily. Some painkillers, a bandage, that's all good stuff. But where am I? In a fucking trailer park. First order of business, I need some clothing. Which means I need to find a zombie, a Boodle, a Boodly Doodly, and murder it most profoundly. Get over here, bitch boy. I'll be your date for tonight. Damn it, I got another choosy Boodles on the way. Get over here, bitch boy. I don't need a weapon to deal with your kind. Whoop, 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 whoop. No. No, I said. Huh? What do you want from me? Bip. 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 Now then, what do you have on you? Some socks. Wear some socks. Sneakers? Yeah. A blue Speedo. I don't think that's for a woman. Denim shorts? Meh. Doesn't really fit my style, does it? I have a watch now. Look, I have a watch. T-shirt and a tank top. Let's take the tank top at least. Because it's fucking cold outside and I'm sitting here in my undies. Yeah. Military camo shirt. Better than nothing, I suppose. God damn it, it's short. Let's wear the pants instead. There is a jacket. I guess the tank top. Okay, what do I wear now? This one. Rip it. Rip it. This one too. Rip it. My right foot is in pain. Well, maybe because I stamped on some Zomboidles. Just a tiny bit. Going like a Zomboidle. An attempt to murder the next Zomboidle. Come over here, Zomboidle. This woman is not afraid of your undead ways. Rubber. Rubber. And the next cunt comes my way. I want woman. Maybe you have some underpants for me. You have, but they look... Oh, strapless bar. And the black choke. Hey, that's a nice accessory. Over here, bitch. I'm the queen bee now. Yeah, just randomly killing some Boodles. Shut up, woman. I'm the only rightful woman here. What do we have? Another strapless bar. I already have one. Baggy jeans. Ah. I try to break into houses and stuff. Rich butch underpants. I guess that would at least, in combination with this, be a fitting pair of underwear at least. Black choker. Try now. I'm a stylish person, even in the apocalypse. Stop this nonsense. A baseball. Do I want to wear a baseball cap? Nah. Wouldn't fit my style. I'm a very stylish apocalypse survivor. I see you have a weapon in your back. I don't know what Lila is more. Wear that. Also, that's a black tank top. Drop this. This. Drop this. And then there's a Moodle inside the house, but well, who really cares about a singular Moodle? He has no chance of survival. Hey, lady, nice dress. Please, or betray me. I have no problem stamping people. You have a skirt. Wear that. You have fancy shoes. Wear that. Okay, let's rip more clothing, I guess. No, sneakers never were really my thing, basically. There's a dead person here. Oh, black digital watch. Please, it's trying to set up my alarm clock. Set alarm for 12:40. Now then, on we go on a little journey, a little adventure in Nowhere Land. To kill, murder, maim the last bloody freaking creature that stands in my way. Shit. Choose your Moodles. Now that requires a bit of patience. Come here, mister. I can't wear my fucking cap right, because I'm an idiot. Come here. Take my fancy boots. Shut up. Who do you think you are? Winning. I do love it. Just running around and killing some poor some Boodles. Food. Food is actually good. Keep stealing all your food. The problem is I would also need a base of operations that I can... can open up. It seems very useful. No. Shit. The problem is, where do I actually want to base my operation in? Problem is, can I actually put this knife? Yes, I can. And put it in my belt. Ching, ching. Now, first order of business, I need a proper base of operations. Where the fuck even am I? Oh good, I have no idea where that is. I guess we're gonna head south for the moment. We're gonna need to find some place that's a bit warmer, basically, because, well... it's a bit cold, -6 degrees, and the trailer park life is not for me. I'm bound for greatness. Okay, let's actually be a bit sneaky about... Jesus Christ, there's so... Oh, we have zombies here. Also, I saw a person in a very ugly yellow dress. It just ruined my day already. Going south could be a bit difficult. Well. No fear. No fear. I said, and I did kinda mean it. The fear of leaving trailer park. A place that had always been standing tall for my security. But we had want to achieve greatness. Honestly, it's a pretty damn fun game though. I'll have to give him that much. But the problem is I actually don't know what's where, so I could find a good house. I have no idea. I'm just gonna head south because, well, why not? Ah, stroll through the woods, totally not dangerous while these zombies are roaming around every bloody fucking where. What's south of the trailer park? Oh, I see a Moodle. And it does have a weapon in it. Get it, woman. What's a knife, seriously? Yeah, boy. Attach. Right belt. I can dual wield now. I mean, I don't know if I could, but at least I have two knives now. Maybe staying on the actually road is not that bad of an idea. Many a Zomboid has been seen roaming the woods. Not that I care overly much. I mean, they're just Zomboidles, what are they gonna do about it? They're shamblers. Which is precisely what I do like. Zombies need to be classical zombies. They need to be just little cunts, basically. Ah, somebody broke a window. Okay, more houses. Now if I find a house that looks actually reasonably nice and not like a freaking trailer. Might actually go for a bit of settling. Did you really need it to put this place up? Yes, apparently you need it to do. I mean, come on, there can't be just fucking trailer parks everywhere. There needs to be actual houses. And I mean, the good thing is we have the free choosing. I mean, who's going to stop us from just taking houses? And the answer is no one, surprisingly enough. Doop-de-doop-de-doop. It really seems like there are many Boodles around right now. I probably just walk. Probably better for my back. Overall body status. Okay. There are two Boodles down there. Not that I fear two Boodles, mind you. Come over here, bitch. Nope, you don't, woman. Right, my fancy shoes. Right to the face. I want to change to black underwear. I mean, why not? We do suddenly get more Boodles again. I don't know if that is a good sign or not. Maybe we're moving closer to some actually urban area. Maybe we don't. I actually don't know the map that well, so, you know, like, what a lot of mine can say. Well, that Zomboid just went out of our way. Very nice of him, actually. Trying to avoid the conflict. I will admit this game is a lot more fun if you actually play with people. That fucking Take Boy would be more willing to actually play with me. Or streaming, I would have a problem. Then again, it would probably take far longer if that were actually the case, because he likes to build shit up a lot. I'm pretty sure he has a very nice defensive base at some sort of storehouse thingy. There were mini boxes there, I remember that much. He shot me. And what else was there? Those are cool things. I am, however, getting a bit thirsty and a bit peckish. Chocolate chips. Need some on the move. No, I just need to care about the fact that I'm still fucking hungry. Thirsty. I wonder what is gonna be in this house. I mean, apart from some Boodles, because there are many Zomboidle. But luckily enough, they're dumb as fuck. I mean, technically speaking, they also be on the same level as your average person. Which says a lot about the average person, I suppose. On the playing field. I mean, I guess we could play some games. That's actually a bit of a bunch of the Moodles. And a dead person. You like to plunder dead people, all they are worth. But, I don't really like taking the risk. See, that's a good thing about shamblers. They shamble happily around, but, ain't that dangerous. Doop 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 doop, I'm behind a cold. Like a hot bath. I see some fences. That could mean houses. Sneak, 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 sneaky, sneak, sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Well then, this is a very small house. I was about to say, if it's just one lonely Zomboidle, we can probably deal with him. Because he has French. What a coward. Let's try to just butcher enough against him. Here's a cowboy hat. Yeah. Kind of think of a butter knife would break. A red pen. I like pets. Boop. Boop. Who do you think you are? Well, no one any longer because you're dead. Cowboy hat, cowboy hat. A corrupted red, the black one. Butter knife broken. Yeah, shit. Ever more Boodles. You don't. Just stay down and be nice. Well, I tend to break into a house. That was pathetic. Yeah, here's some more Boodles. I'm not even surprised at this point. There's Boodles everywhere. Don't kill like a million of them. There's still gotta be some Boodles around. There's only one of me. I'm outnumbered. But at least I'm not naked any longer. Improvements, ladies and gentlemen. Improvements. That's what we call that. If memory serves, on the other side of the street, there's a house I already started in once. Okay, do we have anything to eat that I can eat immediately? Jalapeno. Eat. Gypsy zombie in front of the window. I don't really care overly much. Well, that window is broken. Who's gonna pay for that? Here's a Boodle. That. I'm anxious. Well, I mean, there are some Boodles all over the place. Come over, you bitch boy. My foot of justice will crush you. Ruby on a gold ring. Ouch. Ouch. I'm scratched. A lot. Yeah, good thing my Zomboid friends can only really follow me slowly. I should probably do something about the bleeding. No, you don't, woman. It never stops to start once. Good job. Ouch. Fall, please. Jesus Christ, that was a bit much. Letter opener. Okay. I feel like I need to take a break. Greens, this house shall become my base of operations for a moment, because I'm feeling well, like I'm somewhat getting murdered. Oh, for fuck's sake, game. Really? Okay. Can easily open that one. There seems to be some sort of machine. Just 4 of them. Yes, 4 of them. Only Boodles. Only Boodles all the way. Yeah, I would like to take a break. As any normal human being would very much like to do. Oh, the house got a new color on it. That's just a bit of color, you know? The house needed a new paint anyway. Oh yeah, there's so many Moodles around always. That's a Moodle. Okay, that was a bit much fighting. I think I'm kind of exhausted at this point. Physically, mentally, humanly. Scissors. Okay, let's go into this house. This most promising house. Close the window. Turn off the light. Why would you have everything on? Just turn this off, please. And turn it off. Okay. Well, I guess this is going to be my base of operations for the moment. Do I have anything in my inventory that is not going to hold? No, I want to make this into my canned food thing. That seems logical. Yeah. And there's that. That we transfer over, and then we transfer it over to here because we can. No. Why does this need to happen all the bloody time? Und zwar, Marx has proven to be especially survivalist about things. Even if it means, you know, crushing the proletariat a lot. But brutally with your little thing. Okay, let's put shit in here. Yeah, this would be a pretty damn good weapon. Let's to my back. Good. Okay, so first order of business, I need to actually eat something. Doop 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 doop, and then I need to find some curtains. Yeah, let's just make sure that actually all of the lights are off. It's getting rather late though. Also, there are blood splatters inside here too. I don't think there's anything I can rip up immediately. And that's actually something I would need to do. Rip the clothes. Rip the clothes. Rip the clothes. Rip the clothes. Okay, since what I need first and foremost are some sheets. Basically anything I can, you know, put in front of my windows. With my new bloody home. It's new, it's bloody. Immediately I have 3 new friends. It's not that I'm that afraid of them. I have a pun. Retreat! No, they're ripping me! That was a horrible death. We survived for 10 hours. And I killed 30 zombies. Nope. Can I just not take the same again? Well, apparently I can't. Well. Let's once again just take some random woman off the street and be like, you were none because it's naked. We're not afraid of being naked. Why do you still have pants on? Bad woman. Now then, random woman, let's see where you spawn. Maybe your life will be better. Push the curtains, please. The neighbor's not gonna need to see your little strip show. Turn off the light. Where the fuck am I? At least I have something that could be reasonably called a home. Close the curtains, please. I know it just looks like, you know. Can I not game? Not what I wanted to turn on. Okay. Hellsuit trousers. Wear them. First order of business, just like last time, we need... Well, clothing. I know, surprising, but being naked, while it sounds majestic for a while, is actually a bit dangerous. Just a tiny bit though. Okay, so where the fuck am I? It's the question we need to determine, and what's close by. If there are any buildings close by, that would be amazing. Seems to be a rather burned out building. And there's a Moodle again. But as we have proven, even 30s and Boodles are very much manageable. If they come at once and twice. If they come at bigger numbers, I'm kinda screwed. Okay, game didn't really like this. More mistake game. Just was a misclick, I'm sorry. I do love it. Gets vehemently better though with better the music. Oh, this place is fucked. Don't think I'm going to find much in the way of closing here. Yeah, now this building is completely fucked. Okay, you know, it happens. Happens to the best. Oh, there's a Moodle. You have clothing on you. Somebody were to sneak up on you, eh? What do you want, bitch, eh? I'm the queen bee here. Bam! Don't hurt my feetsies, please. I crush your little existence out of you. First things first, there is a... black underwear again, eh? Seems to be a thing. Where? Random pants. Maybe better than my pants. Some sneakers. I don't like sneakers, but who cares? Some pink socks, because that's totally not ruining the outfit completely. And drop the fucking nonsense pants. So much for my ideal goal of starting somewhere and actually immediately finding something like, oh, you know, curtains. Yeah, now let's remember, this is my house. This is where my house is. Oh, for fuck's sake. That's like a fucking family. I don't think I want to have much fun with those, but well. I do need a bit more clothing. Oh, for fuck's sake, Zomboidles. Where are you heading? At least they're heading over here. Maybe we can just sneak along. This isn't giving me the best potential vibes. Just putting it mildly. God damn it, I kicked you so often and you still didn't die. No, 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 no. Damn Boodles. You know, your survival chance is a lot better if you don't move at the same speed as the zombies. A well thought out plan, that indeed. I do like to run away when things get a bit more annoying, but I'm sneaky. See, I'm actually sneaking. So, I mean, I could just stand up and go like, hello. But hello there. Little Kronos, the whole stampede of him again. Man is truly a presence, isn't he? Okay, I kinda need to deal with you. Oh, -1's a Boodle. Hey, come on, go down. Listen to the fucking... I have an acceleration. Rule 1, cardio. And very ever present. You are indeed, aren't you? I'm bleeding! And I don't think I have anything to deal with that. I hate some Boodles. But yes, I think if the zombie apocalypse comes, the amount of cardio you have done in life will probably end up being as a high advantage for you. Well, to be fair, I didn't know you were busy picking up your kitchen. You know. You could post me your precise daily planning ahead of time, and I try to accommodate you as much as I can. No promises, though. Leather gloves. Yes, we're getting fancy. Oh. Look at me, I'm getting ever fancier. What do we have here? Strap shoes. Sure. Better than some bloody fucking sneakers, I suppose. Wow, I look like a creature of nightmare. Oh, well. Not a problem. Did you? Shit, I must have missed that email. Damn it, I'm sorry. Come on. Now I'm just a burglar. This might be the zombie apocalypse, but I'm just a burglar. I break into people's houses, don't you know? Don't worry, next time I shall read your email most profoundly, and yes, I shall try to plan ahead a bit better. I shall do better. Very much so. Yes. When I'm not busy burgling, that is. Okay. The Pet Burglar. That's a lesson for you. Opening windows is actually not that easy. And it does make a bit of noise. The Moodles do love noise. But I do need to find something I can actually turn into some fucking bandages, because I'm bleeding all over the floor. Game? Game? For fuck's sake, game! Opens window, gets in, realizes I'm locked in. I mean, yes, I have pants. Do I want to use my pants though? Okay, let's first drop those fucking sneakers. Pants. Rip closing. If I bleed to death, I shall sacrifice my dignity. To be fair, I don't think my little lady had that much in the way of dignity to begin with, so I don't think she's losing much, honestly. But it's actually very good advice. Thank you very much. Actually, I'd forgotten that I can just use the clothing I'm wearing to, you know, create bandages. Such an obvious conclusion, actually. It's a Boodle. Yes, I shall now run very much faster. Ooh, it's a strapless bra. Nice. Also, socks that are not fucking pink. That's amazing. I shall wear them and be thankful. Can I rip those? Yes, I can. Why do I have some thread in my... Oh yeah, I was like, why do I have thread in my inventory? Of course I have thread in my inventory. It's when you rip clothing, you also get that. Wow. I didn't even know that was such a fucking big fucking thing, but apparently it was. How late is it actually? Oh yeah, I didn't pick up a watch yet, so I don't even know how late it is. Don't worry, I can do two things precisely at the same time. I can run and scream like a mad woman. A mad woman without pants going like, hey, hey, hey. That's totally not suspicious. I need some more clothing. Very athletic little woman though, isn't she? She climbs fences like this, but like no one's business. To be fair, I would probably have to at least try the second or third time. In all reality, in a certain situation, using socks as a bandage may seem like a no-brainer. It's actually a bad idea. Honestly, I would probably consider a ripped up shirt to be a better alternative, honestly. Can I just... Oh, they forgot to lock their door. Okay, what a shame. Kitchen knife. It shall become a weapon of mine. As well as the rolling pin. Sounds like a good weapon, a rolling pin. A mousetrap, yeah. I don't think I can actually eat it. Open canned potatoes. I have canned potatoes now. I'm happy. I shall eat them. And feel better about myself. Now, I need more. It's an empty room. Okay, Cape. I hear some Boodles in the background. There's them boodling around. Following their little Boodle ways. You will not. I'm the only woman in this house. That. Would you consider me a homebreaker now, in the most literal sense? Probably yes. Ooh, shots. Oh, you have a nice black digital watch, eh? For one, you need to take care of your feet. That's actually true, very true. Second, socks have other uses. You'll want them for gloves and cold. Good point, actually, yes. Also, there is that one long standing saying about how a soldier live and die is basically reached off their feet with their ability to run. Did I not equip those shorts? Woman, do you just like running around in your underwear? Ah, many empty rooms here. The bathroom. Do you maybe have some pain? Yeah. Painkillers. Have. Just randomly finds painkillers. First order of business, eat them. Beta blockers. And an adhesive bandage. Oh, that's neat. Let's actually put an adhesive bandage on my lower torso. In a survival situation where you're going to use your feet, you need to have lots of socks. Yeah, that actually is a very good thing. Reminds me when I did my service time. Because, well, back when I was still... when I was getting 18, the state was like, okay, we still have mandatory service in the military. Well... And I do remember that I got a nice big pair of socks back then, and I loved that pair of socks. I still have it, actually. Still use it. It's amazing. It's also the only way you can actually endure those fucking boots. Ugh, for fuck's sake. Never in my life had I such fucking comfortable boots. Bam. Rolling pin power to the head. Bam. Could you not? Zomboid. You down. Where's the next one? I knew I heard. Pretender. Bam. Bam. Ah, those fucking thick, lit, nice socks. Where did you check it? I hear more than Boodles though. Where are you? Probably not a good idea to run around in the darkness when you can't see shit. My brody pin broke. It's pretty damn hard-headed person, that guy. Dead. Green. Do I want to change to green? I don't really feel it. Wear some actual long pants, please. Now we look a lot more like a burglar. It gets worse, okay? What can I say? Let's wear some new fucking shoes, I suppose. True. Pretty thin, actually. Yeah, very, very thin. Well, I mean, usually I try to avoid wearing DJ socks. Apart from where appropriate, of course. I always like the thicker ones. Gives you a bit of buffering in your... for your poor little feet. If you're on your feet the whole bloody freaking day, that's going to make you feel a lot better, let's just say. Yeah. Wanted to go back to my house, but my house is kind of besieged. Oh, for fuck's sake, some Boodles. Alright, woman, show me your burglary abilities. Where can I rest for a second or two? Without getting eaten, that is. What do you want? Why are this? Are you kidding me? You beat me again, you foolish. Wow, yeah, you're slow. My knife is broken, isn't it? Kinda. Woman, please attack the Zomboid. Nice killer move you got there. Out of tampons. I think that's not usually the sort of goods I have at home, to be fair. For sale. Well, I mean, I guess it's better than nothing, and I would really like to be there again, because I kind of feel a bit insecure moving around in the darkness. I'm bleeding all over. Big great emergency gunshot treatments. Oh, that's actually something I can imagine. I never thought about that, actually. Actually interesting. Survival effects. Straight from the Kronos. He has opened my eyes. Well, I mean, technically speaking, to stop painting, I suppose. Yeah. True enough, actually. Now that you mention it, it is kind of made for purpose, isn't it? Interesting. I never actually thought about that. Yeah. To be fair, I never gave the, the average tampon much consideration, mostly because it's not really my usual field of things I use. Why is there no bed in this house? I feel robbed. Indeed. That's precisely what it does. You just plug in the hole so that the fucking bloody mess does not leak out. Ah, there's a Boodles everywhere. Get stabbed. Get stabbed. Inside in combat. Just standing there, randomly stabbing into people. You don't. I've gotten enough bites already. I think that was the sound of my knife breaking. Oh no. This woman has some really cool moves though. Venom decides that I'm gonna stab you now, most brutally. Nice little jacket. Yeah, true, I never really trusted that whole idea of military survival goods. I mean, mostly because... let me be very honest, my impression of what I have seen of military grade goods is... it ain't all that, to be precise. They're made to function to a certain degree, and that's all. Nothing else. You ever into the equation. I'm pretty damn sure that most, actually, civilian goods are probably leaks better. For a good reason. A product for a consumer is, that needs to be a bit more than just functional, basically. Briefs. Pretty sure I already... do I wear underwear? Okay, let's drop some of my ruined stuff. Suit chick. Let's rip that one up. Chip. Do I wanna wear those? Nah. I'm happy with what I have. Empty tin, I'm probably not needing that. Don't need this. I would just like to get home and sleep for a while because I'm feeling bad. Yes, luckily enough, I seem to be wearing underwear. Yes, I do. Oh yeah, the age-old question, how do you spell tourniquet? Don't ask me, please. That's a fucking strange word. If I would almost definitely blame the French for that. Yes, let's just blame the French for that. I'm pretty sure it's their fucking fault. Wait a second. Is this not my house? Pretty sure this was my house. I'm pretty sure I was in this house when I started. Am I actually just a burglar? Has this woman been breaking into homes before this whole nonsense started? Questions. Yes, at least everybody knows what you mean, even if the spelling is probably... I don't even know. Maybe there, maybe not. Let's... I have too much pain to sleep. Didn't I pick up some more painkillers? I did not. I have some beta blockers though. No, wait, I have. Take a pill. Now. How can you still feel pain? Take another one. Oh, but I will make you take as many fucking painkillers as it takes. Okay, we're getting thirsty. I can do something about it. Oh shit. Steady pair of underwear. And 90mm wrench. You can stop the bleeding. Yeah, that's true. It is indeed more reused. I mean, in an emergency, as they say, you have to use what you have available and not lament at what you do not have available. Okay, let's remove one dirty bandage and another dirty bandage and see how bad it is. I'm still bleeding like a bitch. Quite literally. And I don't mean that in the female bleeding way, I mean this in the ouch, my upper left arm is scratchy. Yeah, that's true, because you can only, of course, carry a limited amount of stuff on yourself, depending very much on your own physique, for example. So you should probably consider stuff like, how... Wait, wait, that also means that things like a backpack, for example, are very much useful, because, of course, it very much makes it easier to carry many things. Has a nicer way of actually distributing the weight. And it leaves your hands free. But, you know, you will probably need your hands. Especially if it's a fucking zombie apocalypse, in which case, yes, I would like to have my hands free, because I'm probably gonna have to shove some asshole away, sooner or later. Now then. Let's clean ourselves a bit, because we look like shit. Let's wash all of my clothing first. I probably have very much dirty underwear, and I would like that to be somewhat clean at least. Would feel icky otherwise, and we don't like that. Anything else you suffer from, my little one? Not really. Overall body status is okay-ish. You don't have armor. Any gun can allow you to defend yourself. Every gun can feed you, for example. That is true. Which, technically speaking, to be completely fair and honest, guns do not, at least for my usual thinking, don't really come into the equation much because of the sheer problematic nature of getting them around here. So they usually don't factor into my survival scenarios. If I play with one in my head, that is. Not impossible, mind you. We still have a lot of, technically speaking, around here, a lot of hunters and stuff, and they do, of course, own guns. I mean, duh. Which means if you stumble upon a nice little gun locker in home, there's a chance you can get your hands on one. Since, however, a great part of the population actually doesn't know how to even use one, that would end up with a lot of problems in its own ways, I'd say. Oh boy, I don't even want to imagine that. Let's not think about that too deeply, because that would be one hell of a horror scenario, to put it mildly. Let alone if one of the militaries actually stockpiles would get opened for a general panicked populace. Oh boy. No, let's not imagine that. That's scary. Okay, how are we feeling? Well, relatively good. Especially stupid bully tricks. I don't know, it's true enough. I still think in the end, if you look at it percentage-wise, we still have a lot less in the way of gun owners compared to other countries. So that is the main reason why I do not consider it much, but I mean, technically I do know a few hunters. I do know where their houses live, basically. It's not like I don't know where I would or could potentially look for one. I mean, technically I also do know where the next military installation is, the next training grounds, because, well, surprisingly enough, I was trained there too. Way back when. Finally it's daylight, I can see shit. Yeah, stupid people are dangerous. Giving them tools that can be very, very much so dangerous is not a good combination. Sadly, there will always be stupid people, and that's... I don't think that problem is ever going to solve. Although, you know, even the most stupid people consider themselves to be not stupid for some mystical reason, so... Speaks volumes about how humanity is. But alas... This doesn't seem completely ruined, which is good. Must have been a fire here, of course, but... probably not the place to look for sheets, though. That much is indeed true. It is only when you start panicking that you make the most stupid mistakes. Not really stupid mistakes, I mean. Stuff that you usually would never ever get wrong. As long as you stay calm. Which, to be fair, is not entirely easy. Depending on how much of a state of emergency you find yourself in. So whenever I hear that people acted in a, well, less than ideal or stupid way in an emergency situation, I do tend to, you know, give them the benefit of the doubt because, well, panic is a bitch, and it's putting it fucking mildly. I have a fork. I'll probably use that as a weapon, as I can. I have a fork now. Do you want to be forked, lady? Yeah, there are always more zombies. I mean, to be fair, this is a zombie apocalypse. If I kill one zombie and that's basically all, I'd be like, okay, kind of weak. Catch that bitch. My fork broke. Well, I wasn't expecting much from it. Okay, woman. Let's not do this. Where's the next one? Ah, it never ends. Woman. 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 I'm getting good at pushing people around. I'm a career rumor now. My job, pushing people to the ground. I found my dream job, basically. Now I will steal all their shit. A satin negligee. Why you would run around and... I guess maybe she was zombified when she was in a bed or something, I guess. Second, I was just like, why would you run around with that idea outside? Let's drop that. Oh, I do have a leather jacket, don't I? Yeah, I have. Okay. Now that I killed a few more people, I really only blame on people who freeze up in surprise, dangerous situations. 80k what heroes talking about if they had been there. Yeah, those cunts. Sure, of course, you would have done it all better because you are absolutely immune to freezing up. Do it to a surprise, or do it to other shot nonsense. Yeah, sure. Because that's totally not what every bloody damn person would, you know, experience at that point. Yeah, sure. Some people. It was that term once you had keyboard warriors. Yeah, it's a very fitting description sometimes. Because that's all they will ever be. Oh yeah, this house. The one where you get blocked in for no good reason. Problems no burglar should ever have. But yeah, honestly, no. I think given enough of a surprise, we all would freeze up very, very nasty, and there's no way around that. We're not immune to surprise. But you... Hey woman, I'm fucking sick of it. Break the window. Wait a second, is that at this door? Oh, you have some scissors in your back. Sorry, gonna hurt when you fall. Wham! Wham! Matches. I claim through that I'm gonna hurt my hands. I'm not gonna do that. Not a pink flamingos. Ouch. Shit. You know, woman, I wanted to avoid getting a bit more bloodied, but thanks anyway. Good point. I mean, there's one reason why I was actually against the whole putting the mandatory training on hold, because, you know, having some experience, even if it's relatively little, because I think that its last iteration, the mandatory training was like 9 months or so not really much. But having some basic idea, about things is actually rather helpful in an emergency situation, and it will probably lead to you not making fucking dumb, idiotic decisions that will cost you your life. Yes. Some actual experience would probably be rather helpful for those people. It would be a healing experience, to put it mildly. Sadly, you can't force them. And while to some degree I would say yes, that's a good thing, because, you know, freedom is a good thing, generally speaking. Maybe just, you know, a bit. Even just the tiniest little bit can help. Lipstick. I'll be a fashionable little lady. I don't really see much of your lipstick. Sorry, little lady. I tried. Yes, maybe at some point I would realize, okay, I have learned a very important lesson. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm a Pet Burglar. I wanted to open it, not crash. Fuck's sake. I misclicked. That's not good. That's really not good. Diddle-a-dum, diddle-a-dum, diddle-a-dum. Combat! Never underestimate a good kick to the head. Works like wonders. Okay, that alarm is really obnoxious though. Oh boy. Animal print underpants. Actually... You know what? My little lady has decided that she shall wear this now. I have a denim strip. Don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with that, but drop the black underwear. Who needs that? We can have animal print. And curtains. Remove curtains. Am I still bleeding? I am still bleeding. Yes. Don't try any such shit. Yes, in theory, if you manage to get a good hit off, any man that I know will go down after a good kick in the balls. I can tell you that much. I got kicked once. I went down like a sack of shit, and I wasn't getting up anytime soon. I remember that much. But yes, inquiring the wrath of a Mike Tyson, who, at least when the very moment he can get up back again, will beat the living shit out of you, is probably not a good and valid strategy. Just, you know, as an idea. Probably not good. Yes, what are you gonna do if he gets very angry? That's not a situation you wanna be in. Really not wanna be in. So basically, as long as you don't have an absolutely fucking important reason for why you wanted to, you know, kick poor Mike Tyson in the balls. I mean, why would you ever do that to another man? Ouch. But, yeah. Probably not good. Yeah. Probably not good. I mean, yes, if, the guy has anything to go off, I'm pretty sure that, Jesus Christ, you surprised me. A good hit in the face by that guy is probably going to break something that you would probably need for living. I mean, I have a weapon now. That little cunt did surprise me though. Yes. Let's do it at a distance. Give me a gun and a good bit of range, yes. But even then, I would make damn well sure that he does not get up again, because oh boy. Not the most efficient weapon in the world, I will admit. And there's an orange there. I like oranges. Stop, little lady, we need to eat an orange. Where's the orange in the freezer, though? On the fridge. Yes. Until I can make absolutely damn sure that he's dead and not moving and not just playing dead and getting up at me, I will be... Ah, shit. Oh, shit. I got a few new friends. Maybe we should leave this area. Indeed, that's Mike fucking Tyson. I ain't gonna take that risk if I don't fucking need to. Heck, actually, before I try fighting him, I'd probably ask for an autograph. Because, you know, it's fucking Mike Tyson. That's something I can give my children. Okay, probably a good idea to run away. Bam. Don't catch me, gays. I want my virginity. Actually, it's my little woman of virginity. I don't know. So I have I was just reading. I have terminal damage. Then next second yet. Yes, an autograph would be nice. Ask him very nice. Mr. Tyson, can I have an autograph? Please. No fighting. No fightu. No fightu, no gutu. Very not so. Okay, just do one more round, shall we, on this fine evening. This game is actually surprisingly fun, honestly. Although I kinda need to change the music, because I like this music a lot more. I guess matter of taste. Matter of taste. Also, I can hear you eating me, bloody freaking zombie. Could you not, maybe? And then once again, we will press my random button. No, there's my random button. Want to be another random lady. I can dress. Ooh, boy. That's not my style. You hold. Before current emergency, that being the current zombies you face, I think a hardware store should be... I'm looking for one, actually. I'm looking for any sort of store that would have some tools, you know, like a hammer, a saw, something so I can start building at least some barricades in a fucking window. Because glass windows are, surprisingly, little protection, honestly. Now, since I named it Naked and Unafraid, we shall once again start naked. Because, well, it's just so we are. Naked and unafraid of dying. Because, well, that's what happens. Yes, I would really like... Oh, actually, I have... I'm a zombie now. I'm walking around in the background. Anything, basically, that would be nice. Some nails, some boards, some general shit that I can use to barricade myself in would be amazing. Yeah, power tools, while it would be nice for productivity, but the noise alone is already a problem. And of course the, well, power. I mean, as long as there's electricity, make use of it, sure. And, you know, like water. People kind of forget that quite often, but as long as your faucet is running and there's water in it, all is well. But what are you actually going to do when that stops? And not just for a day because of some repairs or something, but for a week or a month. Wouldn't be a problem for my grandparents, for example. They still had a well on their property. And honestly, pretty damn smart to have that. Actually. That's well, different times. People thought they're very different back then. Head back to Cherry. Cherry in the air. Isn't that nice? Oh, the naked woman. Let's find you some clothing, shall we? Is the same house I was in before? I'm pretty sure it is the same house I started in before. Yeah. Curtains drawn and everything. That's an rather amazing coincidence, if anything. Well then, let's go to the neighbors and ask for some clothing, because we're naked. But I'm not afraid. I would like to, you know, not die of hypothermia or something. How cold is it? I can't see because I don't have a digital watch yet. I need a watch. Ooh, cooperation. Ah, yeah. People and cooperating, especially in a major crisis. Oh, that's fun. It's absolutely necessary because one person can't do all, and you can't be good at everything, obviously, but that leads to trust issues and stuff. Which is kind of funny, considering that we are, well, basically built for, you know, socially interacting, building groups and stuff like this. It's basically our fucking nature. Which is why I find it so fucking amazing that people are so fucking inept at that sometimes. I mean, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't put my trust necessarily in a random stranger anyway. But if I have a good reason to at least try, yeah, sure. My survival relies on that. Yes, sure. I'll give him a fucking benefit of the doubt. But he's advantages. My neighbors don't really have much, sadly. I mean, there's loads of food here, which would be amazing, but... I think we kinda... As soon as society turned in a way where we can all basically live self-sustaining by ourselves, we kinda forget how important fucking cooperation is. And so we kinda did not really practice those skills as much as we maybe should. Kinda saddening when you think about it. But of course, that too is not true of all people. We shall not just generalize, we shall be fair here. Well, there are still many, many good people out there. God bless them for that, because otherwise you would lose in humanity fucking fast. Now, is there gonna be a house alarm if I step in here? That was just the TV. Okay. A second I was like, is this just the start of an alarm thing? It wasn't. No. Once again, clothing please. I'm naked. I'm naked. And while this is most definitely a very nice looking guerrier my little lady has here, I would very much like to get her into some pants. Funny, isn't it? Normally men do so many things, and so much work to get a woman out of the pants. This man wants to get this woman into her pants. Nice pair of pants. How the fuck did you manage to get yourself in here, zombie? Hey, you have clothing on. A t-shirt, at least. Where? Strapless, bra, red bot panties, some sneakers. I was a fan of sneakers though. Well, just a matter of taste, I suppose. I have some pants now. I feel like a decent human being because I'm dressed. Ooh, crossword. I don't think I will survive long enough to get my little lady bored though. But that's not really a problem. Hello there, little Mr. Rackardine. Seen you in a while, how are you? I needed his clothes. Do I need any other reason? Okay, nice. I'm relatively safe, aren't I? Means I will know enough for the skill sets. Yeah, you would survive until you actually had to deal with a problem that requires electrical knowledge. I mean, it's a zombie apocalypse. It's not really a man I murder. It's just a zombie. Get over here, bitch. I'm the queen bee. Bam. That is not good. That is not good. Just ignore me, little zombies. I'm not here. Good job, little lady. Taming a fence like that, though. Probably take me at least 2 tries. At least I'm honest about it. Ah, yeah, remember this area. Ah, it's not actually bad to have a rather diverse set of skills, though. I do have some rather basic witch skills that would keep me in some basic experience with farming, thanks to my grandparents at least. Can be helpful, I suppose. If worse comes to worse. Some fishing can also be useful, because, well, basically everything and anything can be used as a fucking fishing rod, but it's not really the highest art. Yeah. Stuff like that, very useful. Also very recreative. So, you know. Lesson of the day, go out and do things. Get some nice survival skills by, well, doing it and having fun. Yeah. Here's a wallet. Do I want a wallet? Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm a burglar anyway. You can, yes. You actually have a whole set of skills, like this, full of nonsense. Oh, actually, I can do fishing in this game. Shit. I want to go fishing. Shut up, zombie. I was just considering a good time fishing. Carpentry, yeah. You can use carpentry to build things, like barriers and stuff. Hey, lady. Stop being so annoying. I'm trying to talk. It's polite to talk over me. No, is it? But yes, you can build fences and really barricade yourself off. Actually, is this a door? Can I close this, maybe? That's good indeed. Pretty much every skill could make a huge difference depending on the circumstances. I mean, there's that whole thing about, you know, how when people get hungry, manners go first, decency goes second. Or, you know it, people murder themselves just to get close to something nice, dandy and eating, which is sad but true. People don't like dying, and hunger is a very painful way to go, so yeah. How does this work even? Yeah, I already had one. Good question actually. How the fuck, Mr. Raggedy, are you going to survive if programming is your thing? Well, depends, I suppose. In the right circumstances, that could too become useful. Technically speaking. I can't tell you any direct scenario because my idea of what programming skills involve is rather limited, to be completely fair and honest with you. Not really my field of expertise. Well, if you're afraid of getting killed, then find yourself a group, first and foremost. Well, they can still kill you for being useless, I suppose. Hoodie. Where with the hood up? Yeah. We now start I don't know, a rapper career or something. Oh, storage. That could be nice. Could also be full of zombies. Bam. But yes. It's actually rather funny how often skills that actually should potentially only serve one particular area can actually be applied into other areas too. Can I... Of course I can't. Flash window. I hurt myself, didn't I? Yes, I did. Yes, just stay in the backside and laugh at them dum-dums going like, ah, ha, ha, I have gun now, I can shoot now. Here's somebody banging. That usually means zombies. Well, he's trying to bang himself in. I don't like that very much. See? Let's prepare ourselves. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Help! I'm getting attacked or something. Claim victimhood immediately. Actually, that's a good point. If you were telling me that you really like Berlin, oh, that's good. Over the prices, haven't been there in a while. I can imagine it hasn't really gotten that much better. Yeah, I mean, if you want the really authentic, pure, old-style German experience, you kind of have to go into the smaller villages and stuff, because then you can see very, 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 very much. Wait, there was a root over here. That should do my bet. I mean, that is true. As soon as the people start dropping like shit, basically, you will have potentially many, many great, quite easy to defend places actually to your liking. Although I would also like to point out that you, in the long run, would probably like to have a place where you can actually grow some shit and stuff. Surprisingly helpful, actually. Lighter. If I only would find some cigarettes, I could actually have a nice smoke. Another lighter. And a tarp. Very good. I'd imagine. Personally, one of my most favorite, rather nice church building is actually in Cologne, of course. Cologne's dome. A pretty impressive thing. But also I'm kinda, you know, particular to that one because, well, technically speaking, I was born in that city. It was like, you know... But still, it's a pain in the ass to walk up the fucking million fucking stairs to the top though, but absolutely worth it once, at least. It is true, but the problem is if you only just think... well, that's actually what happens most of the times. You might think that, for now, I will focus on the short, easy to achieve goals, which is good, mind you, you need to, because that's how your survival is first going to be assured, yes. But if you don't at least invest some thinking in it, then we'll probably still talk about the short term years after. Yes, that happens sometimes. It does feel like it, doesn't it? That's the same for the good old one in Cologne. Okay, massive thing. It does feel like you can get lost in it, although it shouldn't actually be possible. Shouldn't. But that doesn't mean much. I'm hungry! Eat some vitamin pills. Am I still hungry? Of course I'm still hungry. Do I have an opener for this? I don't. Well, yeah. Since you can't really survive very long without water, it's a matter of days before you die a very horrible death, that should be your first priority. Next comes food, and, well, technically speaking, since you can survive outdoors for a while at least, shelter is technically speaking the last of your concerns. But a very important one, because you cannot stay up forever. Ah shit, I forgot that there's still glass there. idiot. Ah, I'm an idiot. This doesn't look good. No, you don't. No, you don't, lady. I said you don't. Listen to what other people tell you. Water, food, shelter. Although, as I said, you know, shelter needs to be somewhat specifically meet the priority because, especially if you're alone, you can't stay awake 24 hours, so you can't protect yourself reasonably for 24 hours. Oh, that one lady is just gonna attack. Yeah, but the problems will rise. I mean, it's... Well, basically, that's the whole reason why we consider, you know, water, food, and shelter to be the three most basic needs humans have. Then again, you know, technically speaking, even just being somewhere where the rain doesn't hit you is considered shelter to some degree. Well, that is pretty annoying. Indeed, if you are in Berlin right about now, you will find more Ukrainian flags than German flags. Actually, even in smaller cities, even around my place, there are usually German and EU flags around on the more important buildings, and right now there are only EU and Ukraine flags. Yeah. The point I was trying to make before I got rudely interrupted by my own thoughts was that, well, some people do consider, you know, anything that keeps the rain out as shelter. That's of course not really as satisfying the need for shelter. Shelter also just means security. Would you stop banging the door? Who do you think you are? It's not how we do it around here. Woman, go down and don't get up. It's my house now. I'm the woman of the house. Again. I've rose to the top. Let's rip a few more clothing. Technically speaking, I should actually try to clean my bandages while I'm here and have a peaceful moment for once. Clean rack. Remove dirty one. Well, at least I have some bandages again. Wash. I need more. I need more bandaging thing. Strip clothing. Just strip a few more of them, so that we can actually do something about the fact that we tend to get hurt. Not a good state to be in, to be fair. Okay, I think that's enough. Now, remove this, apply a new one so that we don't get a fucking infection out of it. Yeah, while we're here, drink some water. You deserve it. Now, where was my home? Actually, what was I going to... Oh yeah, I was looking for curtains, wasn't I? I completely forgot my initial goal. Let's freaking through the neighborhood. Doesn't really seem like we're gonna find many curtains or sheets or anything that we could use for that. Should actually stay on my goal for once. Well, should, could, would, maybe, potentially. Really, a fucking amazing little amount of it. Well, according to the intro, it's to see how long until you die. I mean, the goal, as in any survival game, would generally speaking be to survive, obviously. But since the game on the normal mode does claim to kill you rather profoundly, actually it has a kill myself button basically, because it has a button that allows me to scream. But yes, apart from the very obvious goal, you can make your own goals. You can try to become a nice little farmer, you can try fishing, you can try surviving in the woods, for example, foraging and stuff. Whatever floats your boat. And not really. I do think, and I remember seeing a post about that, where it's like, We want to add some shit like basically small stories of survivors and stuff. But I haven't really seen anything like that. Could you please close the window, woman? Come on. Thanks. Now, let's go to bed and actually, why am I not tired enough to sleep? It's fucking 9 in the evening. I'd be getting tired at this point. Also here, carpentry menu. I can build walls, doors, stairs. I can build all of the nonsense I want. I can build a wooden cross. I'm pretty sure cross doesn't work on zombies though. As long as you don't take the cross and beat them over the head with it, that is. Now what can I do until I get sleepy? Can I rest? Oh wait, I do know what I can do until I get tired. Where is that exercise? Jump burpees, lady. It's gonna make you tired. And pain. You will feel the pain. Feel it burn. Feel it burn. Yes. But it's not like vampires, at least according to some legends. You know, it would actually work as a bit of a protective charm against them. But the zombies are probably gonna be like, heh, mom. As long as you don't take said cross into your own hand and stab them in the face with it. And as long as you hit the brain, according to, well, common understanding, that would actually kill them. That looks really suspicious, this screwdriver on my belt. It looks like it's growing, it looks like the woman is growing a tail sometimes. Let's not think about that, shall we? Make a bit faster. Really wish it would be that easy in real time. Like, okay, I'm gonna exercise for an hour now. Just fast forward. It would make feel it a bit better. Okay, maybe we should also clean ourselves? Yes, we should. Well, she's doing it because I told her to do so, and she has, you know, just like in The Sims, no choice but to jump into the pool while I murder and delete that ladder. Chat as it is. Bullshitting. On zombie survival fact, you do not want to wear body armor. Well, I mean, you know, since technically speaking I have full ownership or, well, control over any character I've ever played, I have a fucking harem apparently. It's a mixed harem even, see? Equal opportunity to men and female alike. Aren't I a nice person? It's not so much owning them, you know. It's more like controlling their every action. Basically God. And the poor people have to suffer for it, because oh boy, am I a bad choice for that particular post. Technically, yes, technically, but practically speaking. Well, I mean, technically speaking, religion is a way to enslave people, to some degree. And career opportunities. That's not a way of saying it. I take care of my little lady. She gets fat, she gets watered, and she even gets her exercise in. Also, she looks stylish in a little green hoodie. Oh no, I'm getting cancelled! No, I'm getting cancelled because I own slaves. Shit. Could have seen that coming. Wasn't there a whole bloody freaking war about that nonsense going on? Like, slave, a little bad? Yes, maybe, no? Although to be fair, slavery is a fucking damn old concept. Looking back, you know, at Egypt and the pyramids, it's like, wow, look at those pyramids. I wonder how many people they had to pay to build those. Egyptians look back, pay. Funny joke, that. Yeah, I should probably do something about my bandages again. Those things get dirty rather quickly. Yes, I shall bear the burden of being the god. The most godly slave owner in the world. That means I need to be cancelled, so be it. I shall take it. Now, fresh bandage. What do we want to do? It's fucking 2 in the morning, woman. Why are you even awake at this point? You need more exercise. You got a poop bucket. It got even better. I got a whole toilet. And for some mystical reason, my character in this game does not need to actually use the toilet or bath herself. I can clean myself or at least according to the animation, my face in a bathtub. I can drink from it. I can drink from the fucking toilet. But I can't go to the bloody fucking toilet. I mean, generally going to the toilet. I can't just... But it seems... no. Let's say the other way around. This character does not have a digestive system that works like a normal human beings. She does not digest things. As such, she will never have a need to go to the toilet. Never. But she does like to train at 2 in the morning, apparently, doing some burpees. No, I actually have to use, well, I have to actually find fertilizer. I think I actually can make some, but meh, don't know. Clean all of my racks. Those are my bandages. Okay, I really want some fucking curtains, because if every bloody zombie can look into here. Yeah, I would do that actually, and it's I played one round of this game, and it was very much younger than it is now actually, with a friend of mine, the little tech boy, and well, he built a massive defensive base, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna try some farming, and I was like, okay, fertilizer, well, that shouldn't be hard to get, right? I just need to fucking poo. Actually, like, you can't. Like, what? No, you can't poo. Please don't ask me why. It's such an obviously easy mechanic. But no. I guess I didn't want it to add more than hunger and thirst. Not that it would really be much of a problem. But meh. Can I go into? Yep, I can. Circle of life. As long as it works, that's the whole point. There's a light source here. Oh. Oh, that's neat. I should have considered it earlier, I suppose. I'm an idiot. It's gonna make my night activities a lot more safer, because now I can actually... Jesus Christ, that's a lot of range on that fucking thing. I mean, that's a grocery store. Yeah, there's some fresh vegetables in there. That's good. I would need some tools. Yeah, more canned stuff, more canned stuff. Aluminium. Gonna ignore that. Doop-de-doop-de-doop, just running away. I have seen nothing, you have seen nothing, nobody has seen anything. What's next door to here? Lady? Are we only pushing it with one hand? Rabam! 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 There's a map here. Yeah, who needs maps anyway? I can navigate by the stars. Or something. I should believe so. Medical center. Oh yeah, actually I know where I know this area. I've been here before. Yes, but a classical zombie needs to be a shambler. Otherwise, you know. You can actually play this game with fast zombies. Not like you can't. There's actually the standard option of them being fast, which means they can actually keep up with your running. But I like the classical experience. I like my zombies to be just fucking bloody shamblers. Some might call it easier. I would say it's just my style. Because I mean, they're fucking living dead. Who can say if they would actually be able to fucking run? Okay, is the door just open? Of course not. I will assume somebody's in here. Whoa! Didn't see that coming. Just run through curtains. Yeah, but maybe because I, you know, grew up on the good old-fashioned old zombie movies. I don't know. If the zombies start running and shit, or you have suddenly some mutated nonsense going on, I kinda I don't feel it any longer. Yeah. As I said, in the end, today that too is just a matter of taste, honestly. Some people just like their zombies to be a bit more active. Okay, you cunt. Could you not break down my door? I need that. It's not my door, but about the neighbors. Could be. I always like to point out, I'm really not good with remembering names. Could be that or something, but I mostly saw the really old zombie movies, you know. One from the 80s, which is very fun because those are fucking amazing from the effects. And a few from the 90s and maybe a few early 2000s, maybe, potentially. Wrong button. Remove curtains. We steal curtains now. Back to my career as a burglar, basically. There's some object just floating around, but we shall ignore that. Because we're nice to game. Go like, no, it's okay. 28 weeks. Yeah, please gonna write it down. Well, do not underestimate the very nice factor known as luck. That's actually a fucking... I found a nice... Yeah, seems like a nice area. Good area to settle down in. Okay, but... Oh yeah, that explains why I can't actually fight. I'm fucking... Go right ahead. Don't let the poor baby sit there being hungry. Well, I need to fight anyway. Come here. Come here. Bam. Bam. Rubber. What's this? Another one. You die now. The Kuka's just like, I can barely lift my hands. Eat. Eat the chocolate. That's gonna make you feel good about yourself. You have trained enough, you can eat some chocolate now. Well, she's not hungry any longer. Okay, let's clean ourselves up and then we're going to sleep. Because that exhaustion is actually getting to me. But yeah. Actually, this game is still, and I will admit that much, it's fun. Not a fan of the music per se, it's not really my preferred, I guess. But as long as you have some, you know, other music that you can run in the background, not a problem, like at all. But it gets, to be fair, a lot more fun if you can actually play it with somebody. And if fucking Jackboy wouldn't be such a bloody freaking pussy about playing on stream all the time, we would be playing with him now, and he would be busy building a fucking massive base somewhere, and I would be running around doing stupid things. And I come back to a massive base. Like, what the fuck happened? I left this area, there was nothing here. Come back and it's like, boom. We have autocans now, basically. I mean, not really, but you get the idea. Yeah, you would probably get along with him splendidly then. Guess I'm gonna meet the new neighbors. Being exhausted as fuck is really not good. I'm kicking both of them. They say you don't kick when they're down. I beg to differ. Can I force in my hand here? Zomboids. Oh, for fuck's sake. How many of my neighbors am I going to meet? I don't really want to use my screwdriver for this, because a screwdriver is actually a useful tool. Close window. Close curtains. Make dark. Basically. Add cheat to this one too. No, I think this actually has... Oh god, it has 2 stories, doesn't it? Is this thing on? I think so. There's a lot of shit here. Doing something. I still have some sheets. I have. Make sure they don't stay in here. The neighbors are kinda direct, let's say. Seems like there's a freaking light source here. Where the fuck is that? Oh yeah, that's probably... Is it me actually? No, I don't have that thing equipped any longer, do I? The TV? No. I'm confused. Yeah, of course there's a second floor. Night sheets. Kinda wanna go up this without having the risk of being spotted by fucking zomboids. Close curtains. Ah, the lady, you have survived a lot longer than I had given you credit for. Close curtains there. That was hidden rather well. Also, I still hear some fucking assholes around. The sheet. Close the curtains. Now I think we're gonna sleep. And hope that by the time we wake up no zombies are around and it's gonna be daylight. That would be amazing. What did we do here? Standard issue use Army Ranger Handbook. Yeah, it sounds rather useful. Unless the ones you wouldn't expect. Mark Brooks Zombie Survival Guide. Oh. Sounds interesting. Might actually look at it. Why is this still open? Oh wait. Oh boy. Excessive fatigue. That sounds good. This is indeed a multiplayer game. You can play it with friends. It's very fun. Can actually recommend it. Because it is fun. As I think it's... I don't even know, but I think the game itself is relatively cheap. To be fair. Not a bad state to be in. Let's take a look at my wounds, shall we? How bad is my wounds? Not bad, yeah. Yes, there's also PvP, potentially. You can not only sabotage your friends by stealing their shit and basically deconstructing their buildings, you can also outright kill them with PvP. So, yes, you can be an asshole if you wish to. The problem is I kinda don't want to go out while I'm feeling like shit. Grab corpse. I wasn't about to do that actually. Clean my rags. Yeah, then we're gonna wash ourselves. You know, that's kind of actually, I think ever since the last patch or so, there's always a little pop-up you get when you start the game. It's like, please be aware to only play on whitelisted servers because otherwise people will be assholes to you. Like, yeah, no shit, if you make a game that has the option of being an asshole, people will try to be an asshole sometimes. I'm sure I'm old enough to be able to handle some assholishness though. That's, I mean, I've played versus games for, well, back, you know, when things were still arcades. Can't say people are always nice then. Actually, no, they try to actually physically impart you from trying to play, but that was fun. But yeah, as I said, this game is fun already as it is, but it gets a lot black frilly panties. Gets even more fun if you actually play with your friends. Why is there so much light here still? Still looking for that one fucking light source that needs to be somewhere that I can't seem to find. You would assume this, but it's not. Am I feeling better, actually? No, I'm feeling like shit. I would just like to sit down and rest for a bit, because I'm in fucking agony. Damn it. Well, maybe I can at least find a new weapon. Or maybe new shoes. Actually, probably not a bad idea to wear a few new things. There's a crowbar here. Attach that to my bag. Will make stealing probably a lot easier, and I do look like a burglar after all, so probably not a bad idea. Right, white beans. Eat them. Now then, let's actually drop a few things, because I'm apparently overloaded. I had a metal pipe in my inventory, I'm an idiot. Yeah, let's just drop a few things here. Actually, I have a lot of weapons, Jesus Christ. Then I pick up all of those. Yeah, don't need that. Don't need the wallet, because, well, what am I gonna pay with? Drop that. Drop that. Actually, I could probably take some sleeping pills and just go to bed. Joop, 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 joop. Not tried enough. Take another one. That's how you do dosages, right? Maybe throw some painkillers into. Zoop. Still you can't sleep. More sleeping pills. Feeling a little sad. Aha. Okay, how many fucking sleeping pills do I need to take until I get actually tired? Take a few more painkillers. Talking about now. Oh, that one. Take another painkiller. I'm ridiculously tired. So now you're fucking tired, eh? Now you're tired. Strange person. Yes, I can feel your fanboyism. It comes along. Hey, if it's that good. Oh, I might actually take a look at that. I watched the movie, it sucks. Okay, that's fair. Then I will start reading the book and then watch the movie so I can actually see if it's as sucky as you say. Double the fun. How late is it? Oh shit. Apparently my internal clock was off by... Oh, actually an whole hour. Oops. I guess once I've done something for my first and have made sure that I'm not dead, I will have to end it, don't I? Because tomorrow is a full day, which means 12 hours. But yeah. Last long day though. Crowbar. Feels good to have crowbar. I mean, I look like a fucking burglar. I can equip like a fucking burglar, I suppose. How the fuck did you manage to get dirty again? Look, I took a massive amount of sleeping pills and painkillers, and I'm suddenly feeling good again. Grab dog food. Why? Game. Why would you grab the dog food? There's quite still human food around. I guess actually before I do this, I can. Where's that one? Where's my little peep? The other one. This one. Yep, you have me cleaned. I guess I can listen to some nice music and actually read that rather interesting conversation that I have only followed somewhat. Because I was afraid of getting attacked by a zombie. What was that called? Let me write that down actually. Well, that book seems to get rather high praise from the little Kronos. I'll write it on my list of books to read in the near future. I think that list is rather long at this point, actually. Consider getting it more. But I shall put it rather highly on that. Check it out. Well, next month that is, because my monthly spending money on my own things has been reduced to... Where am I actually at this point? I think around 50 euros a month for funsies. Meh. Unkillable characters. Meh. Already sounds like the movie is not necessarily to my liking. Actually, a funny bit of a story, but they do like it when characters can and will die, actually. 50 euros, that's like 2 Big Macs in Berlin. Yes! Did you figure out why I don't live in fucking Berlin at this point? Or fuck, why I don't live in fucking one of the major cities any longer? You can't afford this shit, Jesus Christ. Restaurants actually... I did went to one of the bigger cities on a bit of a business trip once, a while ago, like weeks or so ago. And while I went through the heart of the city, I just looked around at all the restaurants and all the prices, and I was like, you know, fuck this. Yeah, I mean, it's okay, I suppose, for the MacD. Just don't try to go to any of the restaurants. The prices have recently exploded. 2 weeks ago, for, what was it, the decent lunch menu thing, I don't even remember what it was, but I remember looking at the prices and going like, what? Which please, I don't want a 3-course fucking all-included lunch, I just want your fucking lunch menu option A, basically. Shocked the living shit out of me. Shows you how much the prices have risen recently. Kind of annoying, honestly. I just want to, you know, live and eat. And not only to you, he's just, generally speaking, just selling the book. Pretty damn well, even. He has me interested. And I do like a good book, and, you know, a good book about a zombie apocalypse is, of course, rather highly valued. Because honestly, there aren't that many. Quite a few zombie movies, mind you, but books, or well, no, there are books, just good books, interesting books. Not all that many that I could count off the top of my head. Definitely something I should look at. Although that will be, as I said, at the earliest next month. My fancy monies have been going down rather sharply, sadly. Kind of what happens when your business runs as shitty as mine these days. You kind of like, okay, where can I save? Well, I need food. Obviously, I need to pay my bills, obviously, so... fun money. Whip. There was a time when I could spend, like, you know, 60, 80 bucks a month without a problem, without even looking at it and go like, yeah, this is cool. Then came all of this nonsense. Oh, don't worry, I see your sales pitch. I have accepted your sales pitch. Seems good. I have written it down, because I like to write things down good old-fashioned by hand. Make a little note and put it where I will see it. Yeah. Actually, it's gonna come on my little things I would like to get at some point. Little thing that I have. Basically a little box where I put little notes in. And I have a lot of them. Like 10 at this point. They all serve different purposes. At some point they need to be ordered because, well, otherwise things get ugly. You can do that, yeah. I personally like old-fashioned things. Like, you know, a book. A hardcover book. Something that I can touch that is made of paper. Always preferred that one. Which is also why I have a nice lot of books that I don't have enough space for. If I ever buy myself a nice little house, well, if I ever win the lottery, basically, I shall have a nice little study, because I need room. I am indeed a boomer. I cannot deny that accusation, honestly. What can I say? I'm old.
Heck, do you know how fucking amazingly long it took me to understand that Discord thingy to some degree? I'm actually I'm actually very happy with myself that I have seemed to understand some basics of it. And some other things, you know, like LOL and stuff. I actually had to look that up at the beginning and ask the tech boy what that's supposed to mean. It's like, what are they talking about? Tell me. But hey, I learn. I still don't, you know, understand the fucking need to use your smartphone for everything. I don't have that in my hand all that often, actually. But, well, I don't need to. I can live without that. Very good, even. It kinda is, honestly. I always, back when my grandparents were still around, was laughing about it and like, ha 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 ha, I will never end up like this. I will never be one of the old guys. And now I'm sitting here like, shit, become one of them. One thing, I mean, I grew up in the time when the internet came around. It's not like it wasn't there, it's just that it took the internet a while to become what it is now. Actually, it's hard to tell what the internet is now. It's a mess, a cesspool, full of interesting things, not just bad things, mind you, but also a lot of nonsense. 50% of it is probably porn at this point. One dash that they don't spend a lot of time on. A teenage child that had been alone. The child has gone feral. I mean, good, can happen. When they found them, they thought it was a zombie. Walked like one and sounded so much like one. Well, okay, that's kind of understandable. That would trigger some PTSD. Especially any... Jesus Christ. Oh boy. That actually is a good example of how... I mean, yes, the young ones would be far more adaptable and they would adapt to some degree, because, well, that's kind of what survival of a species means. You adapt to these surroundings to the best of your... And it's back. You know, that's just my internet being an asshole. I just saw it. I have a little window that where I basically see a little graph of my internet and you know how much up and down it does. And just now it just did its usual little thing, that's just burning itself for a second, and it comes back. Usually not much of a problem, but my internet is really not the best, to be fair. To be very fair. But hey, it's enough for streaming, what can I say? Most of the time, that is. Most of the time. But yes, where was I? I already forgot what I said 5 seconds ago. Should really not try to do two things at once. Never works well. What was I saying? Oh yeah, right. I don't know if you heard it, but I did watch your video. Mr. Kronos. The whole of it. Did it at the store, so I kind of was interrupted by customers quite a bit, of course. So I will not give you much of an opinion yet. I kind of want to rewatch it with a bit more relaxing, so I can actually focus on it a bit more. Because I hate that whole, you know, I watched 5 seconds of it and now I can precisely tell you what's what. That's kind of not how I roll. But yes, the parts I did see were rather fun. Actually, you even tell me if you ever read the story surreal. You know, I kind of get what you're trying to say. And, well, I'm always on the look for good reading material, so, you know, you're basically, you're met with open arms from my side. Just, you know, as I said, since that sort of reading is entertainment. And entertainment money is rather a little at the point. But as I said, you know, it is on my list. Don't worry. I'll get to it. I tend to do what I say I do. When I say I do something, I do it. When I say I watch your video, I watch your video. Oh no, I have to really rewatch that. I missed too many parts in the middle, that's kinda annoying. Customers. They're such a necessary nuisance, as I like to point it. You need customers, because otherwise, you know, you don't make any money. But they can be so amazingly special sometimes. Well, let's not go there. Well, yeah, we still have a good 4 minutes or so till I'm finished with my pipes. And then I will have to go to bed again because, well, fucking middle of the week. Again, also, that reminds me, I am a smart person. I have found that Cronus has a Discord. See? I'm getting a modern kit. Enemy survival bed is not surprisingly good. Ah, damn, you're right. Nice. As I said, if the first book I read of him is good, I'll probably check out the other ones too, so... Huh? Why not? Especially, I haven't really read any, read or seen anything with zombies in it. Quite a while, actually. Probably a nice break from the usual thriller and whatnot nonsense. Really had a problem looking for that word for some reason. Just didn't come to mind. Sometimes brain is special. Sometimes brain just doesn't like to work. One pipe cleaned, one pipe cleaned. Yeah, I'll start with the first one. As I said, if it's good and I like his style, that's too very important for me because of, you know, important. Then I'm gonna usually do the same thing as I would do for any other author. I check his other works and see if there's anything that catches my interest or that I have a standing recommendation from somebody for, and then so on it goes. Yes, Kitty, I know. It's almost time for you to get pee. But you're gonna be annoying soon. Elbrook's son. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I actually know who that is. That's interesting. I've actually, no, I want to say I knew he had children, but maybe that's just my brain throwing things together right now. That could also be. Actually, yeah, that could very well be. Oh, interesting little fact there. Never know, eh? Yeah, I mean, it's the same with some other people. They do tend to have a rather high chance of somewhat decently talented offspring. Not as talented as the master himself, though. There's a bit with one of the favorite authors of my mother is the Terry Pratchett, the fantasy world novels of him, very much so. And that sort of particular, you know, British sort of humor really is to her taste. And he also has a daughter, and she also did try her hand at some storytelling and stuff. Actually, I think she was involved in some games at some point. Bit beside the point. She's not bad, mind you, but nothing compared to Master, sadly. Well, it's not a guarantee that as a child of an artist you will be gifted with good talent. You have at least some talent. You have some clout, which is also rather helpful if you want to get started, I'd say. Very important. The clout, the connections. Will you fucking stop resisting me? That is kinda fucking cool though, yeah. I mean, in the end, you know, you need to choose your own path. You need to do what you want to do and what you like to do, because otherwise, just something I think my first boss told me. It's like, okay, look at this job. Look what you have to do here. Now imagine doing this for the next, like, 40, 50 years. What will happen first? Well, you now kill yourself. Oh, you change your job. I was like, okay, yeah, then probably gonna change my job then. Which I did. Burying people is actually hard work. Also gets rather annoying if you have some nonsense of personal experience of it. It can get you down. That it does, yeah. But honestly, I'd still much rather do what I always did. Peace indeed, Mr. Wickadine. Thanks for dropping by. Don't worry, I shall end it in like a minute or so too, because it's way past bedtime for me. But again. So not gonna miss much as I hated to say it. Ah, I finished. Let's finish my last bit of coffee. Then I shall go to bed again. I guess around 4 PM or what it is at your nice little spot in the sun. I will have a bit more time and energy left. Okay. Let's not drag this out unnecessarily because, well, I'm actually getting tired and tomorrow is the longest day of the week. Sadly enough. Around 12 hours. I mean, come on. That's basically their job. Scream loudly at anything. But don't worry, it will get better. And then it will get worse. Then it will get really worse. And it gets better again. It's kind of how it goes with children. Don't worry, at some point they will be adults. It will just take a long while. Until then you kind of have to get used to the, all nice things of being a parent. Like, isn't it amazing being a parent? Yes, I sleep less and I get screamed at a lot. Sounds pleasant. Sounds pleasant indeed. Yeah, no, that really doesn't work. Oh boy. In my case, I will probably only annoy the neighbors a bit if I make this. Like in here, and I don't know when there's a whole fucking book to read, and I'm sitting like, no problem. No, I actually did get, I think, one complaint by, I got one complaint once because I was kind of getting a bit too heated. Pissed off at the game. You're tired. You will sleep now. That shall be the end for the moment, sadly enough. Because I'm getting sleepy, and I need my sleep. If I don't get at least fucking, you know. It is very human, but the problem is I kind of forgot that, of course, you know, my walls aren't that thick, so after reaching a certain volume and a certain amount of repeating loud noises, I probably would have done the same thing in their shoes. No, it's understandable. Alright, you do that. I will probably end it at this point. So in case we don't, you know, meet us again, have a good one. Have some fun and don't, you know, don't lose hope in humanity. We might sometimes shat ourselves, but we will get back up again and get better. And all of that. Ah, well. But yes, anything else? No, I don't think so. So, with that in mind, I shall end it here. It was indeed a pleasure. Always nice to have somebody come along and people as talkative and as nice as you are, of course, very much welcome. I shall not push you aside, my friends. Until the next time. Which hopefully will take long. Also, I'm now on your Discord. I shall hunt you. I shall hunt you very much so. You cannot escape my grasp. But yeah, jokes aside, have a good one, man. Have a good one indeed. As for anything else, was there anything else I needed to say? I don't think so. What does my note say? Not much because I have chaos on my desk, but no. I think there's nothing else. And so I shall once again most profoundly bid you adieu, because that's basically the only thing the French gave us, a few nice words and that's it. Like Derrière. Derrière is a schönes Wörtchen. Yes. Now I have French, English and German in one sentence. I'm gonna get murdered by God probably for that. No, there's actually nothing. With that in mind, I shall thank you all for dropping by. It was very nice, of course. As for the easily mentionable ones, of course we have the whole stampede of the Kronos dropping by again. Very nice lad. You should look at him, and you should, since he now has a YouTube video, you should watch it. Very much so. It is very much highly encouraged. Yes, yes. Also, it's Empire, Total War, and you know. Total War, that's fun. Also there's, you know, lots of Russian bashing and getting bashed, so that's also pretty damn good. Next in line we have Mr. Rekordin, our... As he has managed to safely return from Berlin's clutches, and oh, we're still pretty much just peachy as always. And now we have both a new book that we can look into. That too is of course an advantage. And for the other side, I see none for today. No, I actually don't. As such, we shall address the lurking kind. You two shall be appreciated. Pat yourself on the shoulder for a job well done, and well, see you soon, as in tomorrow, if you so desire. I shall be back again. It's probably gonna be a short one though, because, well, after 12 hours at work, I'm kind of hitting, you know, the bit under the weather. We shall end it on this. Once again, have a good one, and